Okay, we're going to look at 8.8, which is finding parts of a group using unit fractions. And we know unit fractions is the smallest part of each fraction. The smallest part of a fraction is going to be 1. 1 over anything. The smallest unit is 1. Okay? You had to put a bunch of units together to make a whole. So anything 1 over anything, any number is a unit fraction. So Audrey buys a bouquet of 12 flowers. 1/3 of them are red. How many of the flowers are red? So ask yourself, how many flowers does she buy in all? She buys 12 flowers. And what fraction of the flowers are red? 1/3 are red. Okay? One-third are red. So it says put 12 counters on your math board. Since you want 1/3 of the group, there should be 3 equal groups because look, our denominator is 3. So we make our 3 groups. And now we're going to go through and count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we found 1/3 because here's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. Circle one of the groups to show 1/3. So if this group, 1 out of 3 groups are red, so let's say this group is red, how many counters are in each group? 4. So 1/3 of 12 is 4. Okay, so there are 4 red flowers. 1/3 of 12 equals 4 because this is 1/3 of 12. Another way to do it, guys, 1/3 of 12. How many times can 3 go into 12? 4 times. This is let's learn it this way first. There's 2 ways to do it, but that's the way I learned. We're gonna do it this way. So 4 counters. What if Aubrey buys a bouquet of 9 flowers and 1/3 of them are yellow? So let's do the same thing. We have 3 groups because it's 1/3, and we're going to do 9 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1/3 of 9 equals 3. And you can ask yourself, how many times can 3 go into 9? 3, 6, 9, 3 times. 1/3 of 9 is 3. Give you a second to copy this down. All right. Next one. Raul picks 20 flowers from his mother's garden. 1/4 of them are purple. How many purple or flowers are purple? So we know we have to find 1/4 of 20. That's what we're looking for. 1/4 of 20. So it says make 4 equal groups. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. They did it. Continue to draw the counters until you have 20 counters. So they're not putting groups for circles, they're just making lines. So each line is going to have 1/4. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because we're doing fourths, so there's going to be 4 across. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 4 across, and now we got to make them equal groups. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this group, 5 in this group, 5 in this group, 5 in this group. We can't go 4 across because we're doing fours. Okay, these are equal groups this way, but we can't go this way because we're using fours. So then circle equal groups. So we're going this way. So we end up having 4 equal groups. How many is in each group? 5. So 1/4 of 20 equals 5. And let's go back to what I was telling you. How many times can 4 go into 20? 4 times what makes 20? 5. All right. If, pause it here if you need to pause it. I'm going to keep going. So 5 of the flowers are purple. Use this model to find 1/2 of 8. So half means we're going to have 2 groups. They got to be equal. So I'm going to just do it like this. 1/2 of 8 is 4. And we can ask ourselves, 1/2 of 8, how many times can 2 go into 8? 2, 4, 6, 8, 4. We know there's going to be 4 in each group. Next one, 1/4 of 8. So ask yourself, how many times can 4 go into 8? 4, 8. Guess what? We got to have 4 groups, and it's going to be 2 in each group. 2. That tells us right there. 1/3 of 6. How many times can 3 go into 6? 3, 6. So how many is going to be in each group? 2. There it is. There it is. And there it is. And to make sure it's right, if I skip counting 2 3 times, I get 6. Same thing here. How many times can 6 go into 12? 6, 12. Going to be 2 in each group. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on, guys. So each of these have 2. 1/6 of 12 is 2. 1/3 of 6 is 2. 1/4 of 8 is 2. If you ask this number to this number, it will tell you that how many goes in each group. Almost give you the answer. Okay. I'm reading. The next one is my last video. The next one is 1/4 of 12. Ask yourself, how many times can 4 go into 12? That's going to give us the number in each group. We skip count 4 to 12. 4, 8, 12. 3 in each group. I'm going to circle my groups. So 1/4 of 12 is going to be 3 because there's 3 in each group. Don't say 4 groups because we're making 4 groups. How many is in each group? Like up here. You can't say 4 because there's 4 groups because we're using 4. 3, there's 3 groups. 6, there's 6 groups. 1/3 of 15. How many times can 3 go into 15? Well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So it's going to be 5 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the answer is going to be 5 because there's 5 in each group. 1/4 of 16. How many times can 4 go into 16? 4, 8, 12, 16, 4. So it's going to be 4 in each group. Okay. So there's 4 in each group. So 1/4 of 16 is going to be 4. 4 groups, 4 in each group. 3 groups, 5 in each group, make 15 total. I know they have these lined up right, and that's cool that they do, but they're not always going to be lined up right, okay? They're not always going to be, and you'll see that in a second. 1/6 of 30. How many times can 6 go into 30? Well, let's count. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Each group is going to have 5 in it. Now, remember, not all of them are going to be lined up like this. I know they're lining up for us to see it and make it a little bit easier, but not all of them will be lined up like this. And how many is in each group? 5. So 1/6 of 30 is 5. How many times can 3 go into 12? 3, 6, 9, 12. It's going to be 4 in each, and they already have it lined up. Remember, again, they're not all going to be like this. So 4 in each group, 1/3 of 12 is going to be 4. The next one, 1/2 of 6, half of 6. How many times can 2 go into 6? 2, 4, 6. There's going to be 3 in each group. So look, I can't do that because that's only giving me 2 in each group. I'm going to have to go like this. See? So I have 2 groups, 3 in each group, which makes 6 total. Half of 6 is 3. Pause it right here and grab this, okay? I'm going to keep going in about 3 seconds. So pause it right here. And now we're going down. So 1/8 of 16. We got to draw our 16 counters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'll do 16 counters. 1/8 of 16. Well, think, how many times can 8 go into 16? 8, 16. So each group is going to have 2 in it. So look, and I should have 8 groups. 1 group, 2 group, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my 8 groups, and there's 2 in each. So 1/8 of 16 is 2. 1/6 of 24. Let's do our 24 counters. So I'm going to do it by 4s again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do 6. 5, 6, because we're doing in 6 right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I should have done this one in 8s, honestly. I forgot that I did that. But I'm glad I showed you a different way. So they're supposed to be in 6s. So we have our 6th. And how many times can 6 go into 24? 6, 12, 18, 24, 4 times. So look, this will be 6 groups of 4. So 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, and 6 groups. There's 4 total in each. So 1/6 of 24 is 4. I'll give you a second. Pause it here so we can keep going. The video won't be too long. So pause it here if you got to keep writing. I'm going to keep going. Jerry has 50 sports trading cards. 1/5 of them are baseball cards. 1/10 of them are football cards. And the rest are basketball cards. How many more basketball cards than baseball cards does he have? Now, this is an insane question. So we got to find out how many baseball, base equals what, football equals what, and bas equals what. I'm put bas for basketball. So 1/5 are baseball cards. So 1/5 of 50. 1/10 are football cards, and the rest are basketball. So let's find these total. There's 50 total. So just ask yourself, how many times can 5 go into 50? 5 can go into 50 10 times. So guess what? Baseball is going to equal 10. Ask yourself for football. How many times can 10 go into 50 5 times. So he has 50 total cards. If 10 are baseball and 5 are football, we have 15. So we're going to do 50 minus 15, and we're going to solve it. 0 can't go from 5, so we're borrowing. 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. So he has 10 baseball cards, 5 football cards, and 35 basketball cards. The question's asking, how many more basketball cards does he have than baseball cards? So he has 35 basketball cards, and he has 10 baseball cards. So 35 minus 10 makes 25 more. Now, guys, that is an insane question, okay? It's a tough question. Don't get discouraged if you look at this and go, oh my goodness, I have no idea. We set it up piece by piece. We took everything out. We had our total of 50. We had our fractions. We found it. We subtracted it. We subtracted it. Don't get too upset if you didn't get this. This is a tough one. This is one, that one will make you think. That's one of our toughest questions we've ever seen. And like I said, we're going to practice these. Barbara has a mixed garden that has 16 rows of different flowers and vegetables. 1/4 of the rows are lettuce, 1/8 of the rows are pumpkins, and 1/2 are tulips. The other row is carrots. How many rows of carrots are in Barbara's garden? So we'll do the same thing. Let's just set it up. So we have lettuce. I'm going to do L for lettuce. And lettuce equals 1/4 of 16. Then we have pumpkins. So P for pumpkins equals 1/8 of 16. And then the last one is tulips, which equals 1/2 of 16. So when we find all these out, we're going to subtract from 16 to find how many carrots she had. So ask yourself, how many times can 4 go into 16? 4, 8, 12, 16. So lettuce is going to equal 4. How many times can 8 go into 16? 8, 16. So pumpkins is going to equal 2. And how many times can 2 go into 16? It is 8. So tulips equals 8. And then let's add these up. 8 plus 2 makes 10, and 10 plus 4 makes 14. So we have 14 rows accounted for, but she has 16 rows together. So 16 minus 14 equals 2. 2 rows of carrots. 2 rows of carrots. Now I understand this looks a little tough. We're not going to see problems like this. This is really to get you to think and understand. Let's break these up into different pieces, find the true number, and see if we can piece them together. If you need a pause here right now. I do want to see this work, guys, so write small. The next one, we're going to use this diagram. 1/4 of the seed packs Ryan bought are violet seeds. How many violet seeds did Ryan buy? So Ryan bought 8 packs. So we're looking for 1/4 of 8. Ask yourself, how many times can 4 go into 8? 4, 8. So 2 packs. Okay, 2 packs. And if you want to show our work like this, we look. We have 8 packs and we're looking for 4. So I'm going to draw in 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're using 4 of 8, and there's 2 packs. So I got to have 2 groups. Just like that. Actually, I got to have 4 groups of 2. Just like that. So there's my 4 groups for my denominator, my 2 in each, and they each stand for 1 group. So 1 out of my 4 groups, 1/4 equals 2. The next one, 1/3 of Brooks seed packs and 1/4 of Cole's seed packs are daisies. How many daisy seeds did they buy all together? So we're going to have to add a little bit after we figure it out. How many packs of daisy seeds? So let's do B for Brooke and C for Cole. I know she bought 1/3, it says, and he said 1/4. And Brooke bought 12. So hers is going to be 1/4 of 12. And Cole bought 20. His is going to be 1/4 of 20. So ask yourself, how many times can 3 go into 12? 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 times. How many times can 4 go into 20? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 5 times. So Brooke bought 4 packs of daisy seeds and Cole bought 5 packs. How many did they buy all together? Let's add these up. 4 plus 5 makes 9 packs. 9 packs. Pause it here so we guys can keep going. Remember, we're looking at our denominator and asking how many times can it go into the big number, okay? That's why your division chart's good, or skip counting. I've been skip counting, but you guys can do these multiplication charts. Sophia bought 12 pots. 1/6 of them are green. She said she bought 2 green pots. Does her answer make sense? Well, let's find out. So she's saying 1/6 of 12 equals 2. Well, how many times can 6 go into 12? 6, 12, 2 times. So yes, her answer makes sense. Explain how you know. 6 or 12 divided by 6 equals 2. Give you a second to write that. Pause it if you need a copy. The last one. A florist has 24 flowers in a container. Miss Mason buys 1/4 of the flowers. Mr. Kim buys 1/3 of the flowers. How many flowers are left? So let's find it. We need to find 1/4 of 24. And we need to find 1/3 of 24. So how many times can 4 go into 24? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So 1/4 of 24 is 6. Now 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So we have 6 and we have 8. We know 6 plus 8 equals 14, but she has 24 total. So how many is left? We'll go 24 minus 14, which equals 10 sunflowers. That's how many is left. 10 sunflowers. So we found each part, added them together, and subtracted to find what was left. Okay? I think y'all's hardest part is understanding how to skip count 4 to 24. And look up multiplication charts. You have one in your book. You have one in, I think, the back of your book too. You can use that. Use it and ask yourself, how does 4 get to 24? 6 times. We're dividing. All we are is doing is dividing. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Okay? We're just dividing. It just looks a little bit different. All right. So, right here, It says 1/8 of 12. How many times can 8 go into 12? Or 1/8 of 16? How many times can 8 go into 16? 8, 16. So we're going to have 2 in each group. So we're going to have 8 groups of 2. So 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4 group, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 in each group. I think you guys can do 3 and 4. Yeah, you guys can do number 7 too. All you gotta do is, which is greater? 1/4 of 12, solve it, and 1/3 of 12. I'll even do it with you. Ask yourself, how does 4 get to 12? 4, 8, 12, 3. How does 3 get to 12? 3, 6, 9, 12, 4. So which is greater, 3 or 4? 4. I'm just gonna circle it. Is greater. Okay? Pause it right here if you need to get that. And the lesson check, guys, will be online, okay? Lesson check will be online. Have a good one.